the first thing I want you to understand about the golf swing is it is on an arc. And that's really important to understand. The reason that you're hitting the ground behind the ball or you're thinning the golf ball is down to lateral movement within your golf swing. So what I mean by that is, imagine that this zipper here is on what's called my sternum. And the sternum is the center point of my chest. And when I'm setting up to hit a golf shot, the center point is over the lowest point on that arc. So imagine that the golf club is in the middle there and the arc is doing this. And that low point is at the very, very center, directly underneath where my sternum sits. If I swing this golf club and my sternum moves over to here, what I've done straight away is that low point has started to move backwards. Now, if we can rotate properly and get back to the point where my sternum is on top of that golf ball again, then that's not a problem. We should be able to strike the ball well. For example, if you do what's called a reverse pivot, or you don't shift your weight through fast enough and you sit with a lot of weight back on your trail side through impact, position looks something like this at impact. You see where my sternum is now, it's not actually anywhere near where I started. So therefore, the low point is behind the ball and we'll probably hit it fat. What we need to do is, as we swing this golf club, we need to always think about, where is my sternum at the point of impact? If it's behind the ball, I'm probably going to hit it really, really fat. If it's ahead of the ball, I'm going to get very, very steep into the ball and my ball flight's going to be very, very low. What we need to think about is, when we get up to the top of our backswing, as we start to come through, we want to make sure we rotate correctly through the golf ball. Get the sternum just slightly ahead of that golf ball at the point of impact. As we swing, we want to make sure we rotate properly through to impact in that position. So next time you're at the driving range, I want you to film yourself and I want you to put a mark on where your sternum is and how much actually moves and where it actually is at the point of impact. Is it behind? Is it in front? Is it too far in front? Where is it? Because this will give you an indication of where the inconsistency is coming from in your golf shots. When you see things on social media talking about low point, I want you to automatically think about your sternum and whereabouts that is. If we change the low point, we have to do something within the golf swing to get the low point back to where it needs to be. If we can rotate correctly in the golf swing, then we can always make sure that the sternum can be delivered in the right place, and therefore our low point is in the right place. Ball, then turf. Go and film yourself at the driving range and see where your sternum is at the point of impact.